This is a regular meeting of the Township Committee. Public notice of this meeting has been given as required by the Open Public Meetings Law. A resolution was adopted on January 1st, 2024, designating this date, this hall, at 7:30 p.m. as the time for this regular meeting of the Township Committee of the Township of Union in the County of Union. A notice of each and every meeting of the Township Committee was posted in accordance with the aforesaid Open Public Meetings Law in one public place reserved for the posting of ordinances and official notices of the Township of Union, namely the bulletin board next to the clerk's office. In addition thereto, a copy of said resolution was forwarded to the local source in Star Ledger. A copy of said resolution is on file with the clerk of the Township.
Thank you, Madam Clerk. This evening, the prayer will be led by Committeewoman Guerra Frazier, and the flag salute will be led by Committeeman Bowser. Everyone, please stand.
Let us bow our hearts and minds. As we gather as members of this Township Committee, we pray that we are ever mindful of our opportunities to render our service to fellow citizens and to our community, keeping in mind always the enduring values of life, exerting our efforts in those areas and on those things upon which future generations can build with confidence. Let us continue to strive to better our community. Amen.
Amen. I pledge allegiance to the flag
Of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Madam Clerk, can I have a roll call, please?
Mr. Bowser?
here.
Ms. Frazier?
Here.
Mr. Florio?
Here.
Mayor Figueredo?
Here.
Before we begin the business of the meeting, I have from the Democratic Municipal Committee 3 names submitted to replace James Bowser, who has resigned.
James Lewis.
James Lewis, sorry. James
Bowser
Bowser.
doesn't want
Sorry,
to resign.
sorry, Jim. Sorry, Jim. James Lewis. The 3 names are Sandra Terrell, Kenneth Cruz, and Anthony Bentavegna.
Mr. Mayor and Committee, I'd like to move the appointment of Sandra Terrell as a new Township Committee member, effective tonight.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Sandra,
Congratulations.
in the audience?
Sandra.
Sandra. Congratulations. Join us up. Let me at least get the chair out for you, too. I was going to let her sit there a little bit.
Do you have any family here?
I do.
Want to come up?
Get out of the way here.
I state your name.
I, Sandra Terrell,
Do solemnly swear
do solemnly swear
that I will support the Constitution
that I will support the
of
Constitution
the United States
of the United States
and the Constitution
and the Constitution
of the State of New Jersey,
of the State of New Jersey,
that I will bear true faith
that I will bear true faith
and allegiance to the same
and allegiance to the same
and to the governments established
and to the governments established
in the United States
in the United States
and in this state
and in this state
under the authority of the people,
under the authority of the people,
and that I will faithfully,
and that I will faithfully,
impartially,
impartially,
and justly
and justly
perform all the duties
perform all of the duties
to the office of Township Committee
of the office of Township Committee
according to the best of my ability,
according to the best of my ability,
so help me God.
so help me God.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Congratulations, Sandra. It's good to have you here with us and joining us on the dais here to make decisions on behalf of the 60,000-plus residents in the Township of Union. Welcome.
Thank you very much. Happy to be here.
And James, you're not going nowhere.
No, that was
Trying to
a,
get rid of you.
that was a big surprise.
I held right on to him. I didn't let him go. Okay, let's move on to the approval of minutes for the executive conference and regular session on March 12th, 2024.
So moved.
Second?
I think the state senator wants to say
Oh,
something.
I'm sorry. I apologize. I was looking down. Retract. Senator.
Sorry, Mayor, thank you for the indulgence. I appreciate it very much. If I don't have the opportunity to meet you, my name is Joe Cryan. Not only do I have the privilege of being the state senator for the 20th District, but I have the honor of being the Township of Union Democratic Municipal Chairman. And in that role, I want to take a moment and congratulate Sandra on her selection this evening. I want to thank the Municipal Committee for coming together so quickly and doing its work. We've been here a couple times recently, but I wanted to take a moment and thank James Lewis for his service. And as we know, James received a promotion, so good for him, and work gave him a new opportunity, which unfortunately prevented him from enjoying this as much as he wanted to or have the opportunity to serve. But a little bit about Sandra, because not everybody knows her, right? So she is a business executive and has a work career that's included Horizon, Express Scripts, Medco to some of us along the way. And today she is an executive with Delta Dental, where 6 separate departments report to her here in New Jersey. She has had a variety of tasks throughout life. She's been a volunteer. She gives back to the Union Township Community Action Organization, where she serves on the board currently. And by the way, a lifelong resident of Vauxhall. And as we like to say to her, she's lived on the same street for her entire life in Vauxhall. All right, same street, different house, but same street. So she's in a great neighborhood, she's in a great place, a place she calls home. And the opportunity to give back is something I know that the Township of Union's residents, including myself, will have a source of pride of not only for tonight, but for days and years to come. Congratulations to you on behalf of all of us from the committee, and together, let's do great things. Thank you very much, Mayor.
Thank you, Senator. Thank you, Senator. With that, can I have an approval for the executive conference and regular session minutes of March 12th, 2024?
So moved.
Second?
All in favor?
Aye.
Thank you. Madam Clerk, we'll move on with the ordinances and resolutions, please.
I have for consideration on draft and first reading an ordinance amending ordinance 3729 to add a handicap space in front of 1499 Village Road.
Move draft be taken up on the first reading by title at this time.
Second.
An ordinance amending the designation of restricted parking spaces for use by persons with special vehicle identification cards in the Township of Union, Union County, New Jersey. This ordinance creates a handicap space in front of 1499 Village Road. Mr. Bowser?
Yes.
Ms. Terrell?
Yes.
Ms. Frazier?
Yes.
Mr. Florio?
Yes.
Mayor Figueroa?
Yes.
Move draft be taken up at the next regular scheduled meeting for second and final readings.
Second.
Mr. Bowser?
Yes.
Ms. Terrell?
Yes.
Ms. Frazier?
Yes.
Mr. Florio?
Yes.
Mayor Figueroa?
Yes.
Amending ordinance 3729 to delete a handicap space in front of 835 West Chestnut Street.
Move draft be taken up on first reading by title at this time.
Second.
An ordinance amending the designation of restricted parking spaces for use by persons with special vehicle identification cards in the Township of Union, Union County, New Jersey. This ordinance removes a handicap space in front of 835 West Chestnut Street. Mr. Bowser?
Yes.
Ms. Terrell?
Yes.
Ms. Frazier?
Yes.
Mr. Florio?
Yes.
Mayor Figueroa?
Yes.
Move draft be taken up at the next regularly scheduled meeting for second and final reading.
Second.
Mr. Bowser?
Yes.
Ms. Terrell?
Yes.
Ms. Frazier?
Yes.
Mr. Florio?
Yes.
Mayor Figueroa?
Yes.
The following resolutions authorizing the payment of all approved vouchers for solid waste collection, haulage, and disposal at the interim rate of $75.09 per ton for household waste and $107.12 per ton for bulky waste for the month of February.
Move to approve the payment.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Authorizing an agreement with the County of Union for the Union Municipal Drug Alliance Grant for fiscal year 2024 in the amount of $25,282.
Move for approval.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Authorizing the purchase of safety footwear for the Department of Public Works from Red Wing Shoes at the responsive quote not to exceed $15,000.
Move for approval.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Authorizing the removal of brush and logs from the Department of Public Works from Top Quality Services LLC at their low quote not to exceed $35,000.
Motion to approve.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Authorizing the purchase of road salt for the Department of Public Works from Chemical Equipment Labs for an amount not to exceed $82,879 through the Union County Co-op.
Move to approve the
Second.
purchase.
All in favor?
Aye.
Authorizing the person-to-person transfer of plenary retail consumption license number 2019-32037-003 to Perla di Chapala LLC, 1637 Vauxhall Road.
Move to approve.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Rescinding Resolution 2024-359, which changed the effective date of plenary retail distribution license number 2019-44066-008 Five Points Beverage.
Move to approve.
Second.
All in favor?
I have an additional resolution authorizing the filing of tax appeals and counterclaims.
That's me, right?
Just move for approval.
Move for approval.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
I ask you to approve the finances as listed on the agenda.
Move to approve.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Following communications from Terry Milanda, tax collector, requesting the Township Committee authorize checks issued to the following representing the redemption of tax sale certificates as listed on the agenda.
Motion to approve.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
And James Lewis, informing the committee of his resignation as a member of the Township Committee effective immediately.
Move to approve.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
From Albert E. Cook Jr., George E. Cannon, Elks Lodge, 103 Valley Street, requesting permission to hold a Community Day event on Saturday, June 8, 2024, from 12 p.m. to 5 p.m., and to block off Tuxedo Place to Valley Street. Also requesting the use of the showmobile.
Move to approve.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
From Angie Devaney, Mayor, Berkeley Heights, requesting the use of the showmobile for the Berkeley Heights Block Party on Sunday, June 9, 2024, between the hours of 12 p.m. and 4 p.m.
Move to approve.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
From Township Clerk, requesting a refund to Marco Tavara in the amount of $60 for an unused parking permit.
Motion to approve the refund.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
From Anthony Manguso, construction official, requesting the return of a demolition bond to Jarrett Remodeling in the amount of $10,000.
Move for approval.
Second.
All in favor?
From Christopher Donnelly, Police Director, recommending the denial of a handicap parking space at 1138 Howard Street.
Move to approve.
Second.
All in favor?
From Amanda Brown, owner, Free to Be Yoga, 1016 Stuyvesant Avenue, requesting to host free community yoga classes at Rapkin Park once a month from April through September 2024.
Move to approve.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
From Somachi Opara, 1293 Dartmouth Terrace, requesting the use of Weber Park for a picnic on Saturday, July 13, 2024, from 1 to 7 p.m. for approximately 100 to 150 people.
Motion to approve with a certificate of insurance and a fire inspection.
Second.
All in favor?
From Yan Yu Chen, 99 cents plus, 350 Chestnut Street, requesting to continue displaying merchandise in front of the store from March 20th through May 20th, 2024.
Approval.
Second.
All in favor?
The following department reports from Community Development and Police Department.
Move report be received and filed.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
That concludes my part of the agenda.
Thank you, Madam Clerk. We go on to our committee reports. Committeeman Bowser, please.
Yes, before I give my reports, I'd like to move that the special budget hearing is scheduled for April 23rd at 5:30 p.m. Conference room.
Second.
All in favor? Aye.
My first report is the Public Works Department, Road Division. The Road Division continues to work on repairing potholes and patching sections of roads throughout the township. Since our last meeting, the road division has performed 172 pothole repairs, 132 street sweeps. The sewer division continues to maintain catch basins, pump stations, and outfalls daily, performing repairs where necessary. Since our last meeting, the sewer department has performed 150 catch basin cleanings, 40 enzyme applications, and 3 emergency calls. The shade tree division continues to maintain trees, parks, in the township properties and in township right-of-ways. Since our last meeting, tree crews performed 29 removals, 21 trims, and 5 stump removals. Recycling division, as a reminder, brown goods, that's paper, newspapers, and cardboard, should be tied, bundled, and placed on the curb for recycling pickup. All concerns or inquiries regarding all divisions of Public Works can be addressed by calling Public Works at 908-686-1922 or by using the report a concern feature on the township website. My police department report is as follows. For the week of the period between March the 6th through March the 22nd, there were 1,862 direct patrols. There were 2,913 calls for service, 84 arrests. Speed initiative for the period March 8th through the 21st, there were 124 stops, 162 tickets, 28 were residents. Red light enforcement, for the same period, there was 22 stops, 24 tickets, and 4 were residents. For truck enforcement, for the same period, there were 13 stops, 13 tickets, and no delivery. And I have a couple of highlights here to go through here. On March the 7th, officers conducted a traffic stop of a vehicle occupied by 3 males. As the officers attempted to detain the driver, the suspect attempted to run from the officers. Officers were able to take the suspect to the ground, and after a brief struggle, officers were able to place in handcuffs and determine that the suspect had a loaded gun in his waistband. As officers attempted to arrest the driver, both the occupants fled the vehicle with a backpack. Numerous officers responded to the area and set up a perimeter. After a search of the area was conducted, officers were able to locate and arrest both suspects and recover the second loaded handgun in the backpack. All 3 suspects were transported to headquarters and charged accordingly. On March the 14th, officers attempted to conduct a traffic stop of a vehicle for motor vehicle violations. The vehicle fled from the officers onto the Garden State northbound. The officers continued his investigation and determined the vehicle was in fact stolen from Union. Later that day, officers from the Community Policing Unit, while riding their bicycles through the area of Union High School, located a vehicle and alerted uniformed officers. Officers and detectives responded to the area and were able to box the stolen vehicle in, and after a brief foot pursuit, they arrested the suspect. He was transported to headquarters and charged accordingly. That concludes my report. Thank you, Mayor.
Thank you. Committeewoman Garrett Frazier, please.
From the Rec Department, the Union Recreation Department is excited to announce the online registration for the 2024 summer camp will open on Wednesday, April 10th. The program is open to children who will be entering 3rd to 6th grade. 2 3-week sessions will be offered beginning on June 24th and ending August 2nd. The program is a full day, running from 8:30 to 4:30 p.m. The cost per session is $425 and covers all activities and trips. This program will fill up quickly, so please, if your children are interested, do not delay. The Union Municipal Band has 2 upcoming concerts that will be benefiting great community causes. First up, on April 15th, the band's concert at Hannah Caldwell will benefit the Union PBA Scholarship Fund, which supports worthy students who pursue college or post-secondary training. On May 13th, the band will perform at the Union Senior Center, honoring the Veterans Alliance and the annual Memorial Day Parade. Admission to both events is free. However, donations supporting these worthy causes will be generously accepted. Concerts begin at 7:30 p.m., and they are great for music lover of all ages. If you need any further information, please contact the Recreation Department at 908-686-4200. And for the Senior Center, the mission of the Senior Center is to provide comprehensive array of programs and activities to promote healthy aging and a sense of well-being for older adults 60 plus in our community, and I am an honorary member. Okay, health and wellness. Tuesday, April 9th, from 9:30 to 11:30 a.m., the nurse prevention service and blood pressure and blood sugar check will be available. Health topics, the Uncomfortable Change series, April 9th, from 10 to 11 a.m. This will consist of artistic demonstrations of uncomfortable conversations about positive aging, exploring the triggers behind negativity and resources for assistance. Coffee and tea will be available. Programs, the memoir workshop starts April 2nd. It is 10:30 to 12 noon. Mahjong on Wednesday, 1 p.m. to 3 p.m. Open seats are available. And then fashion upcycling. This is from the House of Design, May 4th, 14th, the 21st, and the 28th, from 10:30 to 11:30. You have to make a reservation. So upcycling is, taking old clothing and vamping it up. Upcoming trips, the Wind Creek Casino sold out. Guys, you gotta make sure you contact them and get your tickets, because a lot of things are selling out. Dine and Chat at Mighty Quinn is also sold out. Two Rivers Theater Gem of the Ocean, is that sold out? Nope, that is still available for $45 per ticket, and that is June 19th. The production that tells the story of the first generation of African Americans to emerge from the end of Civil War and the death knell of slavery. The Senior Center will be closed this Friday for Good Friday. If you have any further information, please contact the Senior Center at 851-5290. That concludes my report.
Thank you, and just for the record, Jim, Joe, and I are also honorary members. Just putting it out there. Deputy Mayor.
Thank you, Mayor. I'm going to put this in the form of a motion. I'd like to move an ABC hearing for Signatures Bar to Monday, May 6th at 5 p.m. in this main room here.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Also, putting in for a motion for a license application for approval for an outdoor cafe for Mario's Tutubeni, 495 Chestnut Street.
Second.
All in favor? Aye.
Now, from our fire department, Union Fire Department responded to 215 emergency calls for service this period, with 69 medical calls. Remember, it's only for 2 weeks. Some significant events during this period are on March 15th, Kane University, a fire in the rooftop ventilation system of a 6-story building. We had structure fires at March 16th on Concord Avenue and March 24th at Spruce Street. Each of these 3 fires were contained to the area of origin. Multiple responsive motor vehicle accidents on Route 78, which happens an awful lot, it seems, with one requiring patient extrication. Mutual aid responses, the Plainfield for technical rescue and to Rollway for structure fire. You understand, our fire department goes to a lot of other towns for mutual aid. You have to understand that. Here's some safety tips. Our clock just changed, right? 3 out of every 5 home fire deaths result from fires in homes with no smoke alarms, according to the National Fire Protection Association. Test your smoke alarms every month and replace the battery at least once a year. If the alarm makes a chirping sound, replace the battery immediately. That means the battery's dead. Smoke alarms should be in every bedroom and in one common area of each floor of a home. Mount them at least 10 feet from a stove to reduce false alarms, less than 12 inches from the ceiling, and away from windows, doors, and ducts. Can't emphasize how much smoke alarms are important to save lives for people. You need to have one, like I said, in every bedroom and in hallways and other main rooms. That's for my report tonight, Mayor.
Thank you. I want to begin my report by in the form of a motion replacing James Louis as the mayor's rep on the planning board with Patricia Guerra Frazier. Can I have a second on that?
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
You heard the police report, you heard fire. Safety is important. Our Speed 2024 initiative is going strong. You heard all the enforcement that's happening with police. I'm going to tell you again, everyone, red lights, stop at the red light. Don't blow through it, as I'm seeing still. And please follow posted speed limits. I'm looking at the reports, and I'm kind of happy to see that most of the citations, most of the tickets being handed out are to non-residents. So they're not getting the message when they're coming from outside. They will eventually. I'm glad our residents are now starting to adhere to the speed limits and stopping at red lights. And I continue, for everyone's safety, to encourage you to do that. I want to congratulate Union High School senior Jocelyn De Salguero, who will be attending West Point in the fall of 2024. That's amazing. That's really awesome. She has been involved and committed to the award-winning Union High School Junior ROTC program for 4 years. She also takes her place among those who hold the highest leadership level in the Peer Ambassadors Leadership Program. We wish Jocelyn all the best in her future career. We have our Sid Easter egg hunt. We had our recreation department egg hunt because it was raining. We were inside. Hopefully, it's not going to rain this Saturday. Join us in Union Center, and that'll be held at Russo Park right across the street from Town Hall this Saturday, March 30th from 12 to 3 p.m. Now, when you arrive at Russo Park, each family will receive a scavenger hunt map with locations in Union Center for you to stop by and to grab an egg. So the first 600 children to arrive will receive a goodie bag with a chocolate bunny inside. At Russo Park, there will also be face painting, balloon artists, themed games, characters, OMG bubbles, and more. This is a free event for kids of all ages. Joe, Jim, it's for us too.
Yeah,
Okay.
well, wait, we get a chocolate bunny if we
You
come?
get a
That's
chocolate
okay,
bunny
then.
if you
Okay,
come
all
and
right.
collect
okay,
the
cool.
eggs, okay? Operation Clean Sweep's coming up. On Saturday, this date is wrong, it's April, let me just double check my calendar. It's April 20th, from 8:30 to 1 p.m. On this event, after signing up and checking in at the Department of Public Works, participants will obtain an Operation Clean Sweep t-shirt and be dispatched to different areas and parks. A picnic for all participants will be held following the cleanup at Rapkin Park, beginning at noon with food, DJ, inflatables, and more. Online registration is open via uniontownship.com. And did you know you can dedicate a library book to your favorite person or your favorite little furry friend? So you donate $10 to the Friends of the Union Public Library, and they'll place a dedicated book plate inside a circulating library book. For more details, you can contact the Union Public Library at 908-851-5450. And dueling pianos, 2 pianos, these guys go at it. Tickets are currently on sale for this Dueling Pianos fundraiser. This is in support of the 2024 Memorial Day Parade. Dueling Pianos will be held on Sunday, April 21st at 3 p.m. in Union Senior Center. For tickets, visit uniontownship.com. And as always, we encourage you to sign up for emergency and general notifications at www.uniontownship.com. And these updates are also posted on Facebook at TWP Union NJ. And with that, I'll open up the meeting to the public. Again, a reminder, please state your name and address, and there is a 5-minute limit.
Raffaele Ureco, 357 Forest Drive, Union, New Jersey. I've been a resident for over 50 years, and it looks like I'm the only person that's concerned about the high-rises that are going up. It's the area that they're on every street. It's Chestnut Street all the way out, and then on Johnson Place, and then I'm not even concerned about Vermella by Kane College. I'm just concerned about this area right here and where people are going to park. And I had been upset once before about there isn't one place that I could go in Union Center to buy a pair of shoes or to get a dress or anything. And I had heard at one point that Old Navy was going to come in, but they needed the foot traffic first. And so I did call the development woman, I don't know her name, but she did say we need foot traffic first and then we'll get the stores. Well, now we certainly seem like we have the foot traffic, but I don't know why. Why is there so much development? That's all I want to know, really.
It's to increase foot traffic, to your point. That's the important part, to increase
So many
the
of
foot
them?
traffic, and it's only certain streets. It's on Stuyvesant, as you said, in Johnson. There's a parking structure being built back there. There'll be plenty of parking.
Is that going to be where the old senior citizen, that's going to be parking?
Correct, yes.
Okay, thank you very much.
You're very welcome. Thank you for coming up. Anyone else?
I'm with you on that, ma'am. I've spoken about that a couple of times. It's not just for foot traffic, it's their developer buddies that get these contracts. Darren Martin, 1163 Francine Way. First, let me thank you guys for, Don and company back there for getting the crossing guards contract done. That should have been done, so I'm glad. Thank you. I want to thank Marconi for putting out a notice to residents for quality of life issues about putting their garbage out too early, garbage being put out with just the bags, the cats and everything else eaten out of it. It's going to cause rodents, etc. So he put a memo together that's going to go out to residents in both Union and Vauxhall. So thank you, Marconi. I got that email today. I'd like to see a plan from you guys about the blocking of sidewalks, another quality of life issue. And a lot of people I know people want to park close to their front door, but when you're walking down the sidewalk, whether somebody walking with a baby, somebody in a wheelchair, kids coming from school, cars should not be blocking the sidewalk. So I want to see some enforcement around that. If you look around, it's happening all over, everywhere. People are parking overnight. It's one thing to bring it in to throw the bags in the house, et cetera, and come back and move the car, but it's all over the place. It's all throughout my district in District 10. Commerce, Francine Way, everywhere. It's happening everywhere. So I want to see some enforcement with that. I'd like to know what the police plan is for the overnight, and I know it's happening all over the country and all over the state, the overnight car thefts. The young kids going out at night, going in driveways, et cetera, going in houses. I want to see a plan where we get back to telling people don't leave valuables in the car. You shouldn't have to tell them that, but they do it anyway. Don't leave the key fob in the car, have motion lights on, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera, because some of them are going into the house because the garages are in there, et cetera. So I want to see a plan from the police about that. By the high school, for about a month now, in front of the soccer field, there's a fence that's down. Somebody put yellow tape up there, and every day I take my son to school, I'm like, what the heck is going on? Somebody has to fix the fence. Come on. This is easy. Everybody has to be seeing it. Please get the fence done. New committee member, welcome. I don't know you, you don't know me. You'll see me often come here and talk about the business in this township, which I think is not right, the way people get chosen and thrown into the Township Committee, not against you personally. The others have heard about it already. It won't take long for people to see whether you're going to do the right thing or just fall in line with the rest, and just do what you're told to do, as the rest of them do. Thanks God, Brother James Louis don't have to. He is able or got away from this stuff. Good for him. Thank God. At some point, this township has to get away from just the nepotism, contracts to our buddies for developers, contracts at the school board. How many more jobs can I get to put my title and my money and get more money to pad my pension at some point? My last point is this. At the Democratic Club meeting, I know it was a shot at me, and I don't know if the chairman is still here, but he'll get the message. I guess he was trying to make it seem as if everything is legit and above board. Well, you don't have to explain things when they're above board. It just happens, and it goes by your actions, not by your words. Because he says everything is legal and everything is going right, doesn't mean it's going right. So I know he'll watch this meeting, he'll get the message from his people here, but we have to make sure we're doing the right thing. And the right thing means serving the people. This body has not been serving the people, you've been serving one person. How pathetic and pitiful it is for for one person to tell you what to do and you guys do it. It has to be some moral base somewhere on this committee, not just coming here and just doing as you're told to do. I don't say Happy Easter, so I say Happy Resurrection Day, because I'm an ordained deacon at a Baptist church. Thank you.
Thank you. Anyone else wishing to speak? Seeing none, a motion to adjourn.
Motion to adjourn.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
A good holiday, everyone.